This is a song that many people most likely won't know about because it's really old and it's mainly African culture music, and it's weird how the image at the side has got an upside down cross, but I mean it's not really a surprise. As you can see straight from the image, what is it promoting? The serpent, the devil, black, red, and the apple in the Garden of the Eden. Notice the image right next to that, how he's portraying himself as Jesus Christ, the Messiah. Notice how a load of people are standing around him, and he's got a crown on his head. Straight up blasphemy against Jesus Christ. And as you see the one eye, promoting the serpent with the apple. Two Faces new video for the song Spiritual Healing, and with that name you basically think it's about religion. No, it's basically about accepting every single satanic religion and promoting aliens in this song as well. A known agenda in the Illuminati. Spiritual healing is a lot more than a creative story told through magnificent visual artistry. It has also been called an Illuminati type of work full of subliminal messages and blasphemy, meant to depict life in year 5102. The video starts as Idibla, king of what looks like planet Earth, is enjoying a peaceful life with his queen, but somehow in the galaxy, the trine, a population of 3 planets and civilizations exist. So as you see, straight away one promoting aliens, the other planets, lies. The agenda of the Illuminati. Because as we know, the alien agenda is massive. It's probably the biggest agenda ever that the Illuminati have pushed, because it basically turns people away from the truth and to lies. It's the biggest tool that Satan uses. Aliens are demons, because aliens deny the existence of a master. They see the self as gods, exactly the same as what Lucifer does, and there's so many connections and proof that aliens are demons. They just disguise themselves as it says in the Bible. Demons are not going to come out and show their true self. They're going to disguise themselves as whatever they want. They even disguise themselves as an angel of light. As we know, God warned us about that. Lucifer did it. So of course these little demons are going to do the same. Civilization exists on the brink of self-global admiration. Repetition. The trine includes civilization, evoke of Egypt and its pyramids. Again, notice how it's always Egypt and pyramids, the Illuminati. They always connect that the pyramids are connected to aliens. No, it isn't. The devil built those pyramids. God put a stop to it, that's why it's not fully built. Many people don't ever question that. Why do you think it's not fully built? Because God put a stop to it, because they were trying to do the same thing that they done with Babylon, but Satan failed. Like he always will fail, because he has no power over God, and never will. He'll be always bowing down to the true and only true God of the Bible, which is Jesus Christ. As we know, Jesus Christ is the image of God. There's only one God. Civilization Kairos, the only planet conquered by a woman, and civilization doomed, which the floor and the territory is ruled by a man with diabolic horns. Now he's playing as the Antichrist here. Diabolic horns, who will rule the earth. Lucifer. So it's basically promotion of the rise of the Antichrist. Because as we know, the Antichrist sits his place basically where God should be, proclaiming himself as Jesus Christ. This is exactly what the Antichrist will do. He will sit in the temple, most likely Israel, as we know, because we know that Satan has created his own little group of Zionism. So that's how he's going to fool the masses, and he'll portray himself as the Messiah, and everybody will worship him, because that's how it's going to work. I mean, you get part of Israel on your side, which they say the God's people. So the Antichrist fools people, creates his own Zionism, false Jews. But as we see the diabolical horns inscribed on his forehead, which is Lucifer, the Trinet led by the King of Doom decides to invade planet Earth, in the process a witch with black witch, promoting this is straight up against God. All witchcraft is against God. In the older days, you would have been burned alive. That's what happened to witches back then, because it was an abomination, and it was straight up against God. God didn't take lightly to witchcraft and sorcery. God was totally against it, and still is today, because witches use it for an evil advantage. They use it for evil. But as you see, basically this is promoting that the Antichrist, when he's cast down and released and allowed to rule Earth, this is what this is simulating. But obviously we know Lucifer doesn't live on a planet. He's just hiding somewhere until, because he can't come down to Earth in the form of a dragon, he has to possess somebody, because as we know, that's why they say the spirit of the Antichrist. The Antichrist can't just come down as a dragon, because everyone's going to see who he is then. He has to take the form and use somebody. Basically possess somebody. Decades too, in the process, a witch with black and white horns, black and white as I said, yin yang, darkness becoming one with light, the agenda of the Illuminati, that man can have good and evil, that they both connect to one, which they don't. With horns, again promoting the devil and the Baphomet. Horns is sent to kill Two-Faced Queen with a poison apple. Again, the Garden of Eden. You'll notice this in a lot of songs, old songs like rock and all that. They're promoting their offering the apple or taking a bite from the apple, and they'll have scenery like in the Garden of Eden, or they'll have an apple in the hand and a snake in the same situation. Whenever you see the apple and the snake, you know that they're referring to Lucifer and they're promoting the devil. See, because the elite think that it's good. Basically, what the elite promote is that Satan was trying to wake Eve up. which is lies. It was complete lies. Because God specifically said you can eat from any tree, but not of this tree because it was his. And Satan basically twisted truth with lies and said, oh, God doesn't want you to know the truth because he wants to keep you enslaved and wants you dumbed down. That's the agenda. They basically promote that Satan is the good guy and God is the bad guy. If God really wanted us enslaved and dumbed down, why would he send his son down to die for us, to die for our sins? Why would God do that if he wanted us enslaved? If God wanted us enslaved, he would never have sent his son. He would have just wiped the earth out, and that would have been it. But as we know, everything that comes out of Satan's mouth is a lie. Everything. Is sent to kill Two-Faced Queen with a poison apple. Then the King of Doom slashes Two-Face's throat with a sword. He later turns against his of Primus and Canis and holds them captive. Later, Two-Face is resurrected. Basically, he resurrects back, most likely is the false Antichrist, because he starts shooting red beams out of his eyes, which Jesus Christ does not shoot beams out of his eyes. And even if he was playing Jesus Christ, it's just a straight up blasphemy. Portraying himself as the Saviour is a straight up mockery. Two-Face is resurrected, he kills the King of Doom, then ascends to heaven like Jesus. There we go. Mocking Jesus Christ, portraying himself as Jesus Christ. Many shall come in my name, professing themselves as Christ. This is exactly what Jesus was on about. Not sure with what motivated Chewbacca to make all these inferences and references about the devil, the future, and Jesus. Just watch the video for yourself. I mean, you just look at the video and it starts off straight up satanic. First it starts off with the earth. Notice the A. Looks like a 3 as well. What is the number in the elite? Known, the number 3. Notice as well how the sea looks like a snake's head. It's no doubt the promoter, the devil. The butterfly, monarch, mind control. The goat. Then again, this is a deer, but still the horns. The Antichrist on his throne. And you got spirit, it's saying spiritual healing, and it's not spelled with an S. And again, notice that her eyes are like fire, like she's possessed. The 3-planet alignment, the agenda of Planet X. This is the agenda of, notice how it's formed in the shape of a pyramid, a triangle. No, I mean, we know who they're promoting here. That planet there with the black, that's black, and has got orange, is simulating the Planet X agenda. Basically the agenda where they promote that this planet created everything, and this planet's been around before Earth, and it destroyed Earth 1 billion years ago, yet there's no proof of it. It's just the agenda, the Planet X agenda, basically, and that agenda's still going on today. basically promoting that Planet X is just going to destroy the Earth. It's connected to aliens. It's just the agenda, that's all it is. As we see, civilization, again, notice how the planets come down. Then the rise of the Antichrist. See, his eyes are red. See how the fire simulates hell. But the thing is, Satan's not in hell now. He'll be in hell in the end. This is what many people have fell for. Satan is not the ruler of hell. God controls hell. Satan is not the king of it, nor the ruler of it. The media that have promoted that doesn't mention once in the Bible that Lucifer is the king of hell. It's never mentioned that once. Specifically says that God created hell, but it wasn't meant for man. Well, as you see, the fire and the red eyes simulating Lucifer, rise of the Antichrist. And notice the wound on his forehead. Deadly wound. Notice the deadly wound that they say in the Bible on the Antichrist. And notice how that wound looks like devil. Looks like horns. A wound to the head simulates he's portraying the Antichrist. The rise of the skull simulating death. As we know, the occultists, they basically drink out of a skull. Basically somebody that they've sacrificed. They basically drink out of that person's skull that they killed. Hence the famous skull and bones used in rock and roll. As we see. In the castle, notice that the castle looks like horns. The Baphomet. Notice how he looks like the Baphomet. Look at the armour that he's wearing, exactly the same as Lucifer. The black pants, simulating goat feet. This is why what they do. Not many people would notice this or know the true meaning behind this. If you analyse it, where he's wearing those black pants simulates the goat legs. And as well, you've got the goat horn things at the top, simulating the Antichrist sitting at the throne, portraying himself as the Son of God. And there you go again with the red eyes. These are demons. They're demons. See again the planets, the agenda, the pyramids. See the pyramids again. Promotion of the devil. All Egyptian. Everything that's Egyptian is connected to Lucifer, because Lucifer, as I said with the Book of Enoch, most likely was cut out of the Bible. We don't know for a fact. Everything that is connected to Egypt is connected to the devil. Because we know when the devil came down with his little fallen angels, that he basically, those fallen angels were the so-called Egyptian gods that people worship today. They're actually fallen angels and demons. They basically force people to worship them as a god, exactly what Lucifer does. So it's no doubt that the reason they wear the mask, because they didn't want people to see who they really were. And notice how they were giants, these so-called gods, exactly what the Bible warns us about. I mean, it says about giants in the Bible. Not a lot, though. There we go. See how the pharaohs or the pharaoh. They're basically the pharaoh dogs, or however it's pronounced. The false Egyptian idol gods. Civilization lies. There you go with the red eyes. The devil owns the Baphomet, portraying the Baphomet sitting in a temple, sitting in a chair with Baphomet horns of the devil, promoting Lucifer. And he's in the temple there, most likely referring to Rome or something. Again, the Antichrist. And their eyes basically go black. There you go with they basically destroy the planet. See the UFO agenda again, the alien agenda, like always. The Planet X agenda, aliens invading Earth, the monarch butterfly. And there we go, promoting Lucifer. Lucifer offering the apple, as we see. Eating the forbidden truth, forbidden knowledge. As we see, then he slits his throat, and notice how he's promoting the one eye. Now he basically resurrects and portrays himself as Jesus Christ. Straight up blasphemy. This is straight up blasphemy and a mockery. And as well, while promoting the Masonic checkerboard floor. Notice how he's glowing. Red beams coming out of his eyes. Mockery against Jesus Christ. Straight mockery. There we go. Ascends like Jesus Christ to heaven. Blasphemy and a mockery. Sun worship. This is sun worship. Pagan. Straight up pagan. I mean, you look at it even more. What looks to be like a pyramid there or something. Then you've got this sun, this planet thing that they're throwing spears at. And then somebody ascending. So basically he's portraying himself as Jesus Christ. Straight up blasphemy and mockery. But as you can see from the images, straight up satanic. Promoting the one eye. Then ascending and promoting himself as Jesus Christ.